Now that we're familiar with the approach for solving inequalities shown in the previous video, we are going to jump right into this exercise set, how to solve simple inequalities. So if I look at the first one, I have negative 4 times the quantity 2x plus 7 plus 3x is less than or equal to 22. You may look at this and be like, wait a minute, this is not simple, but it is. Go through the whole approach. Is the left side simplified? Now if I take a look, it's not. I can distribute that negative 4 into the parentheses. So I'm going to get negative 8x minus 28 plus 3x, and then I have less than or equal to 22. The left side is still not simplified because I have two like terms here. I have negative 8x and a positive 3x. If I combine those, I'm going to get negative 5x. I have minus 28 is less than or equal to 22. Now my left side is simplified. Now I can get rid of my constant first, the negative 28, by adding 28 to both sides. And that's going to give me negative 5x is less than or equal to 50. I have to get the x by itself, so I'm going to have to divide by my coefficient, which my coefficient here is a negative 5. I'm going to do that on both sides, and lo and behold, we are dividing by a negative, which means we have to be careful because in our final answer, we have to flip the inequality symbol. So x is greater than or equal to negative 10. And that is the solution set represented by this inequality. Now we're also expected to be able to graph our answer. And so if I have x is greater than or equal to negative 10, just put negative 10 in the middle of the number line, and then I'm going to pick some numbers to the left and right. So I have negative 9, and then I have negative 8. I have negative 7, then I got negative 6. I have negative 11, then I got negative 12. I have negative 13, then I have negative 14. So if x is greater than or equal to, remember, greater than or equal to is going to be a solid dot on negative 10. And I want all the values greater than negative 10. So that'd be 2, it'd be 7, it'd be 11, it'd be negative 6. So I'm going to draw my arrow to the right. And so that is the solution inequality and the solution set graphed for us for the first example. So if we look at number 2, I have 7 minus 2 times the quantity x plus 9 is less than or equal to 5 times the quantity x plus 8 minus 2. Again, looks are deceiving. We know it looks complicated, but we approach it by simplifying. So I'm going to distribute the negative 2 on the left side, and I'm going to distribute the 5 on the right side. So I have 7 minus 2x minus 18 is less than or equal to 5x plus 40 minus 2. Now don't go moving anything from the left side to the right side or the right side to left side because there's still simplifying that can be done. We have like terms, 7 minus 18. And so that's negative 11. So I have negative 2x minus 11 is less than or equal to, I have 40 minus 2, so 5x plus 38. If we take a look, now it's simplified. Now I can get my variables to one side. Now for me, what I'm going to do, and I said I was going to do this in the previous video, I'm going to move the negative 2x to the right side. So I'm going to add 2x. That's going to give me negative 11 is less than or equal to 7x plus 38. To solve for x, I'm going to subtract 38 from both sides. I'm going to remove the constant. So subtract 38. And so I get negative 49 is less than or equal to 7x. So to solve from here, I'm going to divide both sides by 7, by the coefficient. To do this, you have to ask yourself, does that mean, am I dividing by a negative? And you're not. The negative's on top, that means nothing. Dividing by means what's in the denominator. So the denominator is positive. So really, I'm left with negative 7 is less than or equal to x. But I have a statement, like I said, on the approach process. You can't leave your final answer like that. You can't state the solution space that way. You're going to want to put the variable on the left side. To do this, what you do is you take the mirror image of what is shown. If negative 7 is less than or equal to x, that means x is greater than or equal to negative 7. And so now I have my inequality statement for it. So if x is greater than or equal to negative 7, you're going to put negative 7 in the middle. Pick some numbers to the left. So I have negative 6, I have negative 5, I have negative 4, I have negative 8, and negative 9, and negative 10. And I go through. It's greater than or equal to. So it's going to be the same as the previous example. It's going to be a solid circle on negative 7. And greater than would be to the right. Now, in this case, I did not go over any examples of just plain old greater than or even less than. Less than, we would be shading, we would be drawing our line to the left. And if I have a less than, x is less than, or if I have an x is greater than, you're going to use an open circle for those ones. You should know that by algebra 2, but if not, then understand that process. If this were just x is greater than negative 7, this would have been an open circle rather than a closed circle. So hopefully you're good with this idea of solving simple inequalities and graphing their solution spaces before you move on to the last exercise.